Today I need to replace the hanger, derailleur hanger on my mountain bike. You can tell it needs to be replaced. You can see I've got the bike upside down on the workbench. And if you look at where this derailleur's bent over. It's almost touching the spokes. You can see the chain is touching. If I try to turn this, the chain is essentially rubbing on the tire. And this is bent so far in, it's almost touching the spokes. And so when I pedal, it's giving me some clicking and some things. So it looks like it got bent out of alignment. So I'm gonna put the new hanger in to get it hanging straight. Okay, I moved it into 6th gear, so it's in the middle of the gear set. And then I push the derailleur back, and it has a little lock button right here that you can push in, and then that holds the derailleur open like this so that it takes tension off of the chain. And then I'm going to remove the bolt, the axle bolt, and take the back tire off. With the back tire off, now I can remove this bolt right here, and it'll take the derailleur off. This part right here is the hanger, and you can see that it comes through here and that the derailleur attaches there. So this is what the new one looks like. So I'm going to take off the derailleur next. Okay, the derailleur's off. Now you can see the hanger. I'm going to see if you can sort of see that it's bent right here. So I'm going to remove that out of the frame, and then I'm going to install this new one here. Removing it is just as easy as sliding it out like that. So you can see this is the old one. And then I'm going to clean up some of these areas around here before I install the new one, especially back in here. I don't know if you can see that well. This is your chance to give your derailleur a really good cleaning and lubing. There's so many pivot points. You can see they pivot here and here. There's 2 on the other side. There's this main pivot here. And of course, there's the bearings on each of these wheels. So there's a lot of moving parts on that all need to be cleaned and lubed. So I've got it cleaned up. I'm ready to put it back on. I've got the derailleur mounted back on. It's just this one screw that goes in here. Now I'm ready to put the back wheel back on. The wheel drops down into the slot that's back there in the hanger. You can see from the old one, this is what it looks like. And the wheel drops down into that slot on this side. On the other side, you have to make sure that it drops into the brake caliper. So the brake disc fits between the pads in there. It drops right into place, and then you slide the axle through from the other side and tighten that up. The axle gets torqued to 11 Newton meters. So you set your torque wrench to that value and torque it down. This little cap gets torqued to 11 Newton meters also. You can see for the derailleur hanger bolt, it's also 11 Newton meters. Now that it's been reassembled, I've got it back into 1st gear, and you can see it's not nearly as close to the spokes. And you can see the chain here. This is probably the biggest indicator. The chain has plenty of room before it was rubbing on the tire because the derailleur was bent in so far. Now there's plenty of clearance with the tire, and the chain wheels are directly in line with where they're supposed to be. So replacing that derailleur hanger straightens that out.